Yo, what's good, world? It's the Great 32T coming to you live. See, I got on a fresh hoodie today, man. Motivational Monday. We're out here. Look, I appreciate you for clicking on this link and do me a huge favor. If you're not already, go to TheGreat32t.com. Scroll down to the bottom, put your name, email address, phone number. Let's get connected. Look, I'm a young motivational speaker. I have a powerful testimony, powerful story I'll be sharing with you guys today. Also, too, at the end of this video, I'll be giving you instructions on how you can get a free prize from your boy, the Great 32T. Everybody that clicks on this video, I want to make sure that you have an opportunity to have one of those gifts. And it's going to be a special gift given away at the end. But look, check this out. The first time that I ever experienced pain was at the age of 6. My father passed away, and I understood I had a role to become a man without his presence. And in this time, in elementary school and middle school, I gained a lot of weight. I got in a lot of fights, and it was because I didn't have my dad in my life, and I possessed a lot of bitterness, guilt, and shame. I can only imagine going to football practice and seeing other guys, parents there, dads there, and my mom's coming home from work or there, or, but I always had that father figure missing in my life. But it wasn't until I got into high school where I really started to use the game of basketball as discipline. Playing football at a younger age, I could just go out there and just hit anybody, and not get in trouble to really release that anger and frustration. But playing the game of basketball, I realized I had 5 fouls before I would get fouled out. And it created a lot of discipline in my life, and I applied those principles, to the things that I do. So I had an incident within my 9th grade year. I always had great aspirations to go to the NBA and play Division I basketball, but God really didn't have that turn for me in my life. So 9th grade, I'm sitting here with one of my aunts, me and my mom, and my mom's just bragging on me. She's talking to one of my aunts. She's saying, my son's gonna do this. He has big dreams. He's going to college. He's gonna play basketball. So my aunt just gets sick and tired. So she look at me, she look at my mom. So she say, so Ray, what college are you gonna go to? And I looked at her and smiled and I said, I wanna go to the University of North Carolina. I wanna wear number 32, Michael Jordan. He wore number 23. That number's retired. I wanna wear the same numbers, and I'm gonna play basketball. I'm gonna live my dream. So she looks at me and she says, so Ray, what's your grades? And I look at her, I'm like, what? I was like, well, I got a 2.9. It takes a 2.0 to get on the basketball team. I'm great. So she looks at me and she's like, you're not going to get accepted in the University of North Carolina with a 2.9 GPA. And I'm like, what? I'm like, how you have the audacity to tell me that I can't live my dream with my 2.9 GPA? So this really created some grit, some passion in my life, because I had to prove her wrong. So that 10th grade year, that sophomore year at Great Mills High School, I tried out with a 4.0 GPA. So I made up in my mind that I was going to let nothing stop me from being successful. Junior year, Great Mills High School, another 4.0 GPA. So at this point, I was feeling myself. Like, I was like, look, I got a 4.0 GPA. Like, I'm grinding. Senior year, I'm taking advanced placement classes, had averaged out to almost a 3.5 GPA. So I felt like I was on the road to making my dream become successful, making my dream become a reality. So as I experienced this pain, right, me and my mom get together, and we're not the fortunate family. It was a lot of things that we had to struggle and really save and really, work hard to get. So I'm working at a local grocery store and saving money. And I go to the library with like my last $80. that I saved up, and me and my mom, she's with me, and we applied to University of North Carolina. And we pray on it. I'm asking God for it. And it was just crazy because it just didn't happen. It didn't happen. University of North Carolina, I found out a few weeks later, I didn't get accepted. And I didn't realize why. I understood I had the potential to play basketball. I understood I had the grades, but my SAT scores weren't as high as they needed to be. And I didn't realize that the University of North Carolina accepted almost 80% of their students that were in-state students. So if you lived in the University of North Carolina, you have a higher chance. And then also within that percentage from the out-of-state tuition, was a lot higher, as well as international students are being accepted into the university for diversity. And like for me competing to get on the basketball team, to get a full scholarship, my dream, and also be able to, go to this university, I'm putting myself in a situation to where it's like almost a 1% dream. So, I didn't get accepted, and it really hurt, man. Like, this was my dream, this is my goal, this is what I wanted to do. So I'm still applying to different universities, and I'm talking to my friends about it because I'm upset I didn't go to UNC. So I'm applying to Kentucky, Kansas, all these big D1 schools. This was my dream. Friends are talking about it, and enemies are talking about it. Oh, Ray's not going to go D1. He's not going to live his dream. Like, he ain't that good. Like, I just heard everything, behind the scenes. And so I'm at the gym. Me and one of my great friends, he knows who I'm talking about if he's watching this video. Look, me and him are training at the gym every single day. I'm training at the gym every single day with him, putting up shots in the weight room, lifting, like every single day. And then I see this guy at the gym. He looks at me. He's looking at my friends. He was like, "Hey, man, how you doing? So what college you going to?" So I was like, "Man, I wanted to go D1, University of North Carolina. Man, I'm just trying to get whatever I can get right now. I'm putting in the work." So after a couple of weeks, like, I'm constantly in the gym and he's constantly in the gym. And then he just somehow becomes my trainer, right? So every day I'm putting in work with him and my buddy, and we grinding, putting in the shots and putting in the drills. And he talks to me, he's like, "Ray, man, I may have an opportunity for you." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, my best friend is the assistant coach at LaSalle University, and I want you to give me your game film, and I'm going to introduce you to him." So I was like, wow, like I finally, have my foot in the door. So I give the assistant coach a call, give him my game film, and I'm just praying and hoping, like, God, I gotta go D1. I gotta live my dream. I gotta be successful. So a couple weeks go by, I get a call from the assistant coach. He's like, "Ray, man, you're a great guy. Sheldon, that was my trainer. He was like, he told me a lot about you. And I understand that you have what it takes to, play college basketball, but I don't know if LaSalle University is going to be a good fit. Like if you go because it's a great business school, and I'm sure you'll have a tremendous experience. But like, I'm not too sure with the basketball situation because we may not even have a tryout this year. This was the perception I was receiving. So I'm like, "What? You may not have a tryout this year." That's what I heard. He was like, "Yeah, I can just imagine sitting in my mother's room." I'm like, "Damn." So then I just keep trying. I'm emailing the head coach now, and then he gives me a call, and he's like, "Raymond, look, I know you have great talent. If you do come to this school, come because of our business program, but don't necessarily come because of basketball because it's not guaranteed." And this is what I'm hearing from him. And I'm just devastated. Like, I remember, like, in my room, I had a Carmelo Anthony poster. And, from Slam Magazine, I'm just sitting here looking at it, just boiling down, crying, like, upset. Like, how can, this happens. So I end up applying to the school. I get accepted. I get over $25,000 in scholarships, not knowing the school was like $50,000 to go to. So like my mother, didn't have a lot of money at the time, and I thought that I was gonna go to school and somehow I was gonna get paid. I didn't know. Just stepping out on faith. So at this point, I was like, look, I'm going to LaSalle anyway. I gotta prove this guy wrong. I don't care if I gotta run 1,000 laps. I don't care if I gotta put in work in the gym. Like, I don't care what I have to do. This coach is gonna see me. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna put in the work. I don't care. So that first semester goes by, pretty much August goes by, September goes by, October goes by, and like I'm devastated at this point because I don't have an opportunity to even showcase my talent at a tryout. Like I didn't even have an opportunity. So this really devastated me, man. Like I was really hurt to the point where I felt that same pain, that I felt when I was 6 years old, my father passing away, because like I really wanted this dream so bad just to play college basketball, and it's not happening at this time. So what I do is I email 70 different college coaches. That November, I sit down, I'm at the library. I said, I don't care by any means necessary. I'm going to go to college. I'm going to live my dream. I'm going to play basketball. Like I was so determined, locked in. I was focused. And with that, November, only 8 or 9 coaches replied, and it was all negative. It was like, we're not going to offer you an opportunity, but it was just one school out of those 70 different coaches. It was this one school that was going to offer me an opportunity, and that was Penn State Harrisburg. So I got on the phone with the coach, and he said he was going to send a recruiter out to my school and watch me play. So I went, and I was playing pickup at LaSalle University, and like I had the recruiter there, and all my friends, like this whole time I was telling them, look guys, I'm going to play college basketball. I'm going to play college basketball. And to see the recruiter at the school, and to talk with him, and him saying like, look, I like your game. It's up to you if you want to make the transfer or not. And I was like, I'm going for it. So that, I want to say December like 20th, like almost around Christmas time, like I received a college practice jersey. Like I was so happy. Like after Christmas, I'm on the road to finally making my dream become a reality at Penn State Harrisburg. So I get that practice jersey. Like I'm so accomplished. It says Penn State on it. It says Nike on it. It has number 5 on it. Like I can just feel the jersey right now, and the material and the shorts and the socks. And like I finally had the opportunity to get in a college uniform to play basketball. So here comes that pain again. Here comes that pain. 2 months later, right, I end up actually going back to my hometown, St. Mary's County. And I'm at College of Southern Maryland. And my mother's there watching me play college basketball. This was the only, no, I take that back. This is the first college basketball game she was able to see. My mother's there, my aunts, my uncles there, my sister's there, my nieces and nephews are there, my whole church community there, all my friends are there. I finally had the opportunity to show everybody who believed in me, everybody who didn't believe in me, my haters, the people that love me. I finally had the opportunity to show them that I had what it takes to play college basketball. So it was around like the 4th quarter. I step in the game. I'm a freshman. Hit him with a 1-2, step back, boom, swish. The crowd goes wild, right? And as I look back, it was my community. It was people that believed in me. It was my haters. Like it felt so good to finally, be able to live my dream. And I was even playing against one of my former like teammates from AAU, one of my best friends, Reggie Pittman, man. I was playing against him, guarding him. He all tall, but like, it was an amazing experience. It was an amazing experience. But that pain, I want to talk about that pain because 2 months later, being in school January, February, 2 months later, I was faced with financial circumstances holding me back. Penn State Harrisburg didn't offer any scholarships in that spring semester for me. So at this time, like I'm devastated. I'm devastated. I'm hurt. I'm like, look, God, you just blessed me with my dream to play college basketball at this great school, great university. But like, I have to go home now. Like I prayed for this. I fasted for this. I wanted this so bad. And I have to go back home. Like this was a really, really devastating time for me. So pretty much the last like 3 days, I'm getting a call from the Berkshaw's office saying, Ray McLeod, you owe this payment over like some $1,000. And it was just really devastating. So what I did was I'm calling around. So I'm talking to my head coach on Friday, and I'm like, what can I do? He was like, Ray, man, I think you should just write a letter and try to send it out to a couple of different people, seeing if we can offer you some grants or scholarships. Like at this point, I ain't even had no financial aid set up. I ain't had nothing. So I was really, really devastated. So he ended up asking me to write this letter, right? And I sent the letter to everybody. I even got a contact with the mayor of Middletown, Pennsylvania, talking to him on the phone, telling him about my college experience. So after that, all the roads leaded in circles. Everybody leading me in circles the whole day. I'm running from the Berkshaw's office to Coach Friday's office, to talking with my mom outside, to talking with the VA, to talking with all type of, different people, and nobody could help me. Nobody could help me. And I was devastated. Right now in your life, you may feel that you're going in chaos and nobody can help you, and you might be devastated. You might be going through that pain. And I want to help you cope with that pain. And check this out. I was on the phone with one of my mentors, and he gave me the greatest advice that ever changed my life. I don't remember the whole conversation, but I remember he said the specific thing. He was like, Ray, you got to define who you are. You can't let this college circumstance define you. Can't let being a basketball player define you. You have to define who you are. And it really stuck with me. So that night, after we got off the phone, I'm upset, I'm crying, I'm praying to God. I'm sitting at my little desk in my room by myself, all my clothes packed, and I'm just writing. And I said, I want to be the greatest. I want to be the greatest Raymond McLeod I can be. And I will live my dream to play college basketball. I will be successful. Like I'm just writing all these things down. And it stuck with me, the greatest. So I was number 5 at Penn State Harrisburg. At Great Mills High School, my high school number, I was number 32. So what I did was I flipped the E and the S backwards on the greatest, and it spells the Great 32t. So when people see it, they see the Great 32t, but to me, it symbolized me, Raymond McLeod, being the greatest that I could be. And from that very moment, this is when I started to build my foundation. This is when I started to build who I was really destined to become through all that pain that I went through. In this moment here, this is when I started to have faith in myself and my dreams. So what I started doing was I said, I'm going to start speaking. I looked up to Eric Thomas. I looked up to Les Brown. I was trying to get all the motivation that I needed because I said I had a story and a vision that was going to help change thousands of lives. So I started speaking in high schools, McDonough High School, Great Mills High School, all types of different places, Thomas Stone High School, just College of Southern Maryland. I actually have a photo, guys, of my very first speaking engagement. That was a paid speaking engagement, and it was for $750 at the College of Southern Maryland. I even have a picture here I would love to show you real quick of me signing that first contract. But yeah, guys, I had a dream and a mission to be successful, and definitely stay with me. Stay with me here. See if I can find it for you guys, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it was powerful. And I can't find it right now, but I'm gonna definitely pull it up in a minute. But definitely this was really powerful for me because I finally had the opportunity to share my story in front of thousands of people, just reaching out to them and getting back on the right track. And what I did was I decided to go to my local community college. And that first year I couldn't play because I had a lot of, you know, money that I owed LaSalle University. And unfortunately, Penn State, they just dropped all of that because I really wasn't even there. But, like I finally had the opportunity, after a whole year of working two jobs, trying to pay off $7,000 for college, I finally had the opportunity to get back on that basketball court. And I chose number 33. Why did I choose number 33? Number 33 symbolized to me being even greater, being even better than I was before, being even better than I was before. And then I finally had the opportunity to play a full season of college basketball. And then I was able to also graduate in 2018 from the school. So it was almost like a 3-year time period of going through trials and tribulations. And even when I came home, I can't find this picture, guys, but even when I came home from college, I started training with my new trainer, John Duckett, best friend, great guy, great mentor. And I'm working with him every single day out in the field. And through that pain that I went through, I was able to help different kids in the community that were trying to play sports as well, because they would see me at Nicollet Park and they would come out and start training with me. So I was, throughout my pain, throughout my circumstances, I was able to make an impact on my community. And this is what you need to do as well with the things that you're going through. Use that pain, use that trial, use that, tribulation that you're going to make an impact where you're at. And in this time, I was sending out emails to coaches, but I went back to College of Southern Maryland, like I said, and I played that full season of basketball, and I graduated that sophomore year with my associate's degree. And at this time, I understood that I had did everything possible to be successful, everything possible. If there was something in my community, whether it was giving back to the community, whether it was starting a community program, whether it was being a part of a clothing line, shout out to Rebel Gear, whether it was to go to the local community college, like I did everything possible in my community to be successful and to give back and to pour into people. I spoke at so many schools back in Maryland. I did events at the college and the university. Like I did everything possible. So in 2018, me and my girlfriend decided to move to Orlando, Florida. And at this time in my life, it was a dramatic change. I did everything possible. I felt like I needed to grow even more. So I stepped out on faith. I moved to Orlando, moved to the Disney World, moved to this magical kingdom, right? And it was very, very challenging. It was very, very challenging. And within a month of seeking different jobs and looking for different places and also looking for schools, me and my wife even got married. Me and my girlfriend got married, and now she's my wife within a month time frame from 2018. We stepped foot in Orlando June 3rd. I want to say exactly June 3rd, because June 2nd we were traveling from our uncle's house in South Carolina. And that May, just to rewind, we got our first vehicle for $1,000. This is what I mean, investing in your future, investing in your dream. We got our first car. It was a minivan, packed up all our bags and purchased it for $1,000. I put up 1,000, she put up 1,000. So it was an investment together. But it was a $2,000 investment. That's all we had. So at this particular time, it was now or never. And like I said, within a month of grinding and just being in Orlando, we didn't have a place to stay. We was living in Airbnbs for roughly 2 months in Orlando. 2 months. And we didn't even find an apartment. That August of living in Orlando, this is what I mean stepping out on faith, guys. That August we're moving out in Orlando. God ended up blessing us with a job. I was out here selling windows, guys. Motivational speaking, selling windows, telling people have a blessed day. Selling windows, guys. My wife, she had a job working at a restaurant for 3 days. She got blessed with a job working at a hotel, and I started to see God really working in my life, God really changing my perspective just because I stepped out on faith. And a lot of you guys are in a situation right now where you have a dream, you have a goal, but you haven't stepped out on faith. You haven't fully committed yourself to any idea or any dream, and that's why you haven't grew. That's why you haven't got to that next level. So me and my wife step out on faith, and we're putting in work, we're grinding. And that August, right? Now let me back it up to July. That July, driving back home from work, right? I see this school out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, hold up, this is university? This looks pretty cool. So I go on Google, figure out what it was. Johnson University, Florida. Division II school, right? I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. D2 college basketball, this could be an opportunity. So I send the head coach my resume, send him who I am. We get to talking. He's like, okay, Raymond McLeod, you can come to a tryout at our school. So I'm in the summer, just getting off work, rushing to the school, get there, boom, tryout. And I'm cooking. These guys at this tryout got all that work from 2015 to 2014 after I graduated. They got all that work. I was in there doing my spin moves, jellying, step back, hitting threes. Like I was balling. Coach was like, look, I want you on my team. So we got on the team, and just blessings started to happen. I was able to get in college for those 2 years, and it's 2020 now. So those 2 years throughout the college journey, I was able to show people, show my community, show those kids that I was working out with and grinding with at Nicollet Park, that when I was working with them, I didn't even have a dream. Like I had a dream, but I didn't have my dream. And I was able to show them, if they were looking up to me, that you can go to college, you can live your dream, you can go to the community college, and you can also get that degree, get that certificate, and move on to be successful. So I showed people that you could make it out. Some people, in my hood don't make it out. So I was able to show people that you can make it out and actually live your dream and be successful. And then in that August, me and my wife got a house. I'm just kidding. But we were able to live with someone that offered us an opportunity to stay there as long as we needed to. She said, you and your wife, you're working together. I see you're in school. And guess how much rent was, guys? $600 a month. So all me and my wife had to do was make $300. $300. We had electric, water, stove, a bed to sleep in for only $600 a month, guys. Look how God works, man. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, you got to step out on faith. You got to. God will do the rest. Once you start knocking on them doors, God will start opening up the rest. So in this time, me and my wife are working hard. I finally had the opportunity to play college basketball at the school. We traveled to the Virgin Islands. We traveled to Puerto Rico on the way to the Virgin Islands. We traveled, from Georgia to South Carolina to all different places in Florida. And it was just, God was just really, really, really working and blessing us in that time. And even here's another blessing. That 2019, I was able to get an opportunity to be a part of an organization to play basketball and to coach basketball. And shout out to the Orlando Boom national champions, in 2019. And it was just a tremendous honor to be able to even coach. So now I'm playing college basketball and then also able to coach professional women's basketball with the Orlando Boom. So this was an amazing experience, and we were end up able to win the national championship in Kansas City, Missouri. And that was even a crazy journey, just stepping out on faith. But I'm telling you guys, if you really just step out on faith and you really just lock in, no matter what, like, you may not have the finances now, which is cool. You may not have the dream now, which is okay. But if you start knocking on them doors, God's going to start opening them doors. He sees you're outside of that door. He knows what you want. He knows your heart. He knows your dream and your destiny, but you have to start knocking on them doors, guys. And I was blessed, man, just out on faith. I didn't know any of those things were going to trickle down and happen. But it took faith. It took dedication. It took hard work. It took perseverance. We may not have all the money, but every single night we had a place to stay. We may not even had money to stay somewhere. Every single night we had food in our tummies if we wanted to eat. Because it was a lot of prayer and there was a lot of fasting to get us to where we are today. And I don't say that to brag or to promote, but I'm saying there's a sacrifice that must take place in order for you to get to that next level, whether it's sleep, whether it's spending time on your phone, whether it's whatever it may be. There's some sort of sacrifice that you're going to have to take, that you're going to need to get to that next level. So within this time of the 2020 coronavirus, look, man, I was going through, but I knew the time spending at home, God was really activating the purpose in my life. Because at the time, I couldn't necessarily even apply to jobs because I'm just getting out of college that May. So I couldn't necessarily even apply to different schools. So, I mean, not necessarily apply to different schools, apply to different jobs because they weren't really hiring at the moment because of the corona. So God started really activating my purpose. He was like, Ray, that same passion and energy that got you to Orlando is the same passion and energy that's going to push you through Orlando. Your dream was to get here first. You got here, now I'm going to push you through, but you have to activate your purpose. I was working several different jobs, here in Orlando, but this is what I'm destined to do. Speak to you on this screen. Speak to you on this screen, whether you're watching or not, because I know my story is going to activate people's mindsets. And please stay tuned, guys. For the end of this video, I have something great that I want to share with you and give away for free. So please stay tuned and lock in with me. So check this out. This is me activating my purpose. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys, just so you'll see this. This is me activating my purpose. So it's right here for you guys. TheGreat32t.com. You see this? Raymond McLeod, TheGreat32t. What I'm going to do for you guys today, I'm going to go through an overview of exactly who I am and what I do. I'm a motivational speaker and brand development coach here in Orlando, Florida. But we're looking to go global. We're looking to go global with this brand, TheGreat32t. And you can see right here in this top corner, it's Inspire. My business is called Inspire Creative Solutions. This is my business. Speaking with another great mentor of mine, Andy Ade, he was telling me that motivational speakers, they get on the stage, they make money, but at the same time, they don't revenue as a great profit because they have so many different expenses, so they have products. And today I'm going to do a site overview of all the things that I have. So if you're clicking on this video right now, you're able to receive the value of my story, but you're also going to be able to receive understanding of exactly what I do. So here on TheGreat32t.com, if you're interested in getting in contact with me, you can click book now. When you click book now, you'll see this picture of me, TheGreat32t, and you'll be able to book me. So if you have any speaking engagements coming up, you need a powerful motivational speaker, we can get in contact, and it could just be us speaking on the phone or by email, whatever media that you need to do to get in contact with me. You can go to book now at the homepage of my screen, type in your information and click submit. Also too, here, I do have a business card available to you guys. My phone number is 321-437-4443. And you can text when if you want to get in contact with me here. And I have my email, mcleodray03@gmail.com, the great32t.com. That is my business. And also to my slogan, man, providing global business creative solutions. So pretty much this is what I mean by creative solutions. Let's go back to this homepage here. Okay. I'm gonna go over some products. So also too, just to let you know, from the Inspire page, if I have any events coming up, right, you can go to the Inspire page and you can see that I have some different events, you know, that I did. These are the event I did in College of Southern Maryland, 2016. These were the events I did for the Black History Month, the high schools that I went to. All this stuff is here, you know, for my event. So when you click Inspire, you'll be able to go directly to the events. When you click the product section, now I'm gonna break down pretty much what I do on a product basis. Here is my Inspire brand. I realize that a lot of people that are looking to chase their dream don't have a brand. Me, I understood in order for me to be the Great 32T, I needed a logo. I needed a website. It was like 3 a.m. when I made my first website in 2015. It was like April something or around that time. And I developed a brand development package for all my people, for all my business owners that want to connect with me, that feel like they need a vamp in what they're trying to do. What I do, I'll develop a logo for you. I'll develop a logo reveal for you. I'll even develop your website, and I'll customize 4 mock-ups depending on your product types or whatever you need, 4 different type of designs with your logo on it, so you can be able to have it and promote it and share it on your page as well. I also would even put up and promote and help you do an e-commerce website. If you're looking to really grow your business, say if you have a clothing line, or say if you have a brand or a nonprofit organization that are looking to develop material or even clothes, just like a hoodie or something simple, I will develop that for you with your logo and all of that. And I have a brand development package here. So if you're looking to get in contact with me on that basis, or if you just want more information, you can click here, join the community, or if you want to purchase it right away and get started, you can click purchase now. So here is join the community. You will have you have to still put your information in, your email address, your full last name, your phone number, and also too, you can receive a free copy of the 7 Days of Greatness. So right now, if you're watching this video, click join now or join the community here in my website. I'm gonna pull it over here for you. So on that home page, right, if you're interested in a free copy of the 7 Days of Greatness, and stay tuned because I have a couple of more products that I want to share with you guys, just to let you guys know what I'm doing, just to let you guys know exactly what I do. So if you're interested in join the community and you want a free copy of the 7 Days of Greatness, click join the community, right? And you'll be able to put your information in here. And also, guys, with these landing pages and these external tabs, if you're interested in knowing how to do that as well, I'll also include that in my brand development. Just ask, you know, whatever you need on your websites, just ask. And what I figured was this particular tab right here, I realized that there were a lot of guys in the community just listening to rap music. And I understand that the problem with the rap music is sometimes it's promoting a story that may not help others be successful. So not all rap music is motivational. So what I did was, over some soundtracks by DJ Treat Gotti in Dreamer Studios, Dreamers Records, he was able to send me over some beats, right? And I was able to convert my voice and the power of motivational speaking here within a website. So let's check this out. I'm gonna fast forward, just give Let's get it. I'm the greatest. Even with no college basketball, I'm still great. All right, so guys, if you want to check out some of my latest videos, I'll be dropping a video once a month just on my platform, but I'll also be dropping videos on YouTube as well. And definitely check me out. Here's another video, Focus and Good Talk. These are some just inspirational videos and motivational segments that I have to offer to my people. And here you can see the good talk. Set. So if you wanted to check out that, just go to YouTube and click Good Talk or the Great 32T, and all my information should pop up. So also to getting back, this is exactly what I promote. This is exactly what I do. You know, to my clients, I'm just looking to network. I'm just looking to build a network of people. Like I feel like I'm a great person, and I'm just looking to pour back into other people and vice versa, because I believe personally that iron sharpens iron. So here's one of my other advertisements that I do. I do advertisements as well if you're looking just to get some ads running from your company or some motivational graphics. So Inspire Creative Solutions, pretty much simply, you know, I'm promoting that I do websites. If you need a website, you need a logo reveal, clothing line, business plan, marketing plan. These are the things that I have to offer for you guys to really elevate your business to the next level. And also when you scroll down here on my homepage, you'll see Let's Network. This is so important. If you haven't done already, this is very important. I need your name, your last name, your phone number, and your email. And let's connect. Let's connect. Let's just see how your business is going. You know, maybe down the line, we may have a speaking engagement where we can make a couple $1,000s. But I won't know if you don't connect with me. You know, so please, please, if you're on this right now, if you visit TheGreat32t.com, this is the most important thing that you need to know too here. So let's go over some of the packages as well, some different products that I have. Elevate. This is my Inspire Advance. Elevate your marketing strategies for small business and startups. I realized throughout my coaching, throughout my mentoring with my man Andy all day, throughout everything, people need to understand their marketing strategies. We're living in a cyber economy right now. Everything that happened, we're limited to Zoom calls and less face-to-face interactions. So look, if you're looking to elevate your marketing strategies, I'll be hosting a course. I'll be hosting some seminars. I'll be hosting a breakthrough seminar, which will be every 2 weeks. But then I'll be hosting a personal course, which will go for 5 to 6 weeks. Right now, I'm working with my team. We're trying to get this date accurate, but 5 to 6 weeks. I'll be working with the Elevate Your Marketing course, and I'll have some different tools that you can use each week within your social media systems to really elevate your business and elevate your marketing. So you can learn how to get people's information to help them with your business. That's the main thing that I'm gonna preach throughout all history. You know, in the beginning, we had business cards. We had business cards for a reason. Why? Because people needed your information. I can't call you. I don't know your business if I don't have your business cards. And if you're not marketing yourself correctly, then it could either get me into your funnel or get me out of your funnel. So this is very important, and I break down like detailed, intricate strategies that people can use all over the world. And like I said, if you're interested in just learning more information, you can click join now. You can get directly in contact with me. But if you want to purchase that right now, you can click purchase now as well. Also too, I have the Inspire Platinum. Now this is one of my top tier products right here. The Inspire Platinum Business Solutions and Systems. This is a strategic operations course. So this one, it transitions from just marketing to now focusing on business structure. There's a lot of different systems that I break down that I use in my company that I would love to share with you within your journey. This will also be a 5 to 6 week course to really break down exactly what you need in your business and exactly what type of things that you need to really not be set at a particular office. You know, you can have your business on the go, but it's simple things that you need within your business to keep the engine going. Because marketing, you're promoting on these different platforms. Now it's converting it to business. And when I talk about business, sales is a part of business. Like understanding your operations is a part of business. Like I transitioned from my mind, not just being a motivational speaker, but being an entrepreneur and actually owning and taking control of my business. So here on the business platinum packages would be a 5 to 6 week course that will really dig into your business and help you restructure it in a way to be able to survive and thrive within a cyber economy. A lot of people lost their jobs within the 2020 epidemic, but at the same time, I was able to make the most money on my own working just through these systems and courses as well. So also too, I have a book that's getting ready to come out. Hopefully by the time you see this video, it has came out, and it's also the part of the 7 days of greatness, but it'll be the 32 days of greatness personal development training. So what I'll do within these 32 days, you'll have different modules, you'll have different videos that you'll be able to go through with me, on these 32 days. And this will also be a 6-week course as well. It'll be live and it'll be promoted as well for you guys to be able to really check out and to really dig in, to really see who you are, and really see my perspective, but also take a little bit from me and apply it to your life as well, just for learning. I've took different information that I learned from the 48 Laws of Power, the Good to Great by Jim Collins, Napoleon Hill. Like I took a lot of different perspectives, to really help me develop on this. Also too, if you're looking to get some gear, guys, click shop, TheGreat32t/shop, and you'll go to this website here, the Inspire website. Shout out to my man, George Floyd. If you want to get 10% off here, you just put in your email address and they'll get back with you. But look, I have this product here, greatness. You have to represent how you feel. When you step out, you have to represent how you feel. And with the African print here, look, I love greatness. This is one of my words. It has a signature here on the bottom. On the back of the shirt, you have the branded Inspired Creative Solutions. So look, guys, if you're really looking to get some gear, man, I got the I Can Breathe shirts. And what I did with my first profit that I made off of these shirts, I was able to take, if you check out my social media at Inspire, I took 30 different dinners. I made spaghetti dinners for myself and served almost several different people, but I know I had 30 different plates. Some people were more hungry than others. And I went out to my community here in Orlando, to the homeless people, passing out with my I Can't Breathe shirt. So those went to serving back our people that are really in need. And I know you guys will be happy about that. I also have a 32 Days of Greatness shirt. This is for my book that's getting ready to come out as well. I also have the Rebel Ray shirt. Shout out to Rebel Gear and the hoodies. And I also have this shirt as well, the Great 32 t-shirt. The orange represents Johnson University, Florida. Being a college athlete, I wasn't able to really sell my jersey, so I made my own jersey. I made a nice orange jersey for people. My wife has one. Somebody else in the world purchased one. I do not know who it is. Nobody told me nothing. But please, if you're purchasing products, send it to the Great 32T or get in contact with me. Like, I would love to know who's wearing my stuff. And I also have it in blue as well, in orange. Yep, so I definitely have some products on this side. So if you see something that you're interested in, please go check it out. I have all types of shirts. The definition of inspire, good talk from my music video, the Great 32T here. So definitely, guys, check that out. And that's from the shop page. In the grind page, if you're looking to see some of the history of me and to see some of them things that I went through, to see some of the workouts with John Duckett, see some of the beginning, even with Tilly Mack here. If you're looking to check that out, it's like, this was back in 2016. And beloved, shout out to Tilly Mack, man. This is the Great 32T Team Raymond. This was the original movement. Also, too, it's a little camera back here, guys. This iPad, I still use it today. I did not have a tripod. So for those of you who know me, I'm an artist. I took my easel, right? And I connected it to this iPad. And that's how we recorded our first videos at Nicolette Park. And here, this was the time I didn't have no college. I didn't have nothing. I was out here grinding to get in school. And man, I bust my ass this summer. Like I really worked hard. This is even my friend Reggie Pittman I was talking about that we played against each other at St. Mary's College. My man Desmond, he ended up going pro. Ralph Holland, man, one of my best friends, man. Look, that guy was like my brother, man. We was in here busting our ass every day working out. And this is also some of the kids in the community that we really helped and inspired back in Maryland at Nicollet Park. And man, it was just working out. Like I wanted to go to college, and John Duckett seen it as an opportunity to help and train other people in the community as well, man. And it was great. This is us at the drill hall. This is me and Marlo Berry, Shaw Goldring. Shout out to them as well. And I was grinding this summer, man. I was working so hard. I really wanted to be successful. I really wanted to be successful, man. This is us back at the drill hall. This is Nicollet Park again. This is one of our first videos at Nicollet Park. And this is me and Ralph. This is when we was first grinding, when I met Sheldon, man, we was in here work. We was in here putting trash bags on the basketballs, like we grinding. So also too, some of the motivational speaking engagements I put under the blessing. Now in 2017, I released a soundtrack pretty much explaining my story and career. And this is Good Talk. This is Focus. I have a song, Locking and Focus. This was dedicated to also John Duckett, man. This was the Journey mixtape of 2017. It has everything on there from the LaSalle University story to the comeback season. This is all free information that I'm giving out to you guys. Black History Month, for those of you who don't know, Mary McLeod Bethune is a part of my heritage. Yes, this is one of my great aunts, and she's here as well. And I just did a contribute to her within my community and just pouring back into people. I don't even think I got paid for this. It was just me speaking. You can even see the dreads. They're a lot smaller, but that's my little tripod, guys. My cousin Devontae Dent, shout out to him. He was recording that for me. But this is also Rebel Gear, the first commercial that I did for Rebel Gear. My actual wife, she ended up taking some pictures for me for Rebel Gear. So shout out to her now. This is CC Wills Inc. I still have this up here. He was up here since day one, going to my events, traveling with me, man. And he developed these Jordan 3s for me. So shout out to him. This is the McDonough event. This is also, if you see in the background, this is like my room. Like I used to write motivational quotes on my walls and stuff like that. And it was very powerful because this is who I was, man. Like this is who I am. This was my Men of Excellence event. This was a powerful event as well that I did in November of 2015. So I've been motivational speaking for almost 5 years now. And this was one of my very first speaking engagements at Dominion Apostolic. I have no dreads at this time. You see the screen, and I was just trying to pour back into the community about me going to college. And here are also just some articles and things that were written about me and John Duckett, within the time. This is my room. Guys, I used to write so many motivational quotes on my wall. And like I was like hurt at this time. Like this time I believe was like my cocoon stage of really trying to, you see me with the 32 on? Like this was like, yeah, this was the pain right here, guys. No dreads, no nothing. It's who I've been. Inspire. This is the beginning. I thought I was gonna be posting just quotes on here, but definitely guys check that out as well. And the Great 32T. This is my story here. This is the story this is the letter that I had to write to colleges to get back in school. And as you can see, this is my logo here. This is that newspaper article of me, and Eric Thomas. He did a great deal in my life, just pouring back into me. Little does he know, but even on my website, this was the video back in 2012 that he released, and it really went viral, and it was just powerful for me. But look, guys, if you're looking to get in contact with me, please, I thank you for enduring this long motivational speech and just being able to get a little bit more understanding of exactly who I am and what I do. Look, I'm a genuine and authentic person. I'm not going to ask you to purchase anything that you don't want to purchase. But if you want to surround yourself with great people and network, man, look, why not? Why not put your information here at the contact page or on my home screen, and let's really talk. Let's get to know one another. Let's see how your business is. Let's see how my business is. Let's feed off each other. Let's have ideas. Let's have meetings. So let's really work together, man. So look, you're on this homepage right now. Simply, you endure to the end. I want to give you a free copy of the 7 Days of Greatness. And all you have to do is go up here, enter your name, your last name, your phone number, and email address, and I'll network with you and I'll send you a copy of my book. This was a tremendous honor for having you here today, and I really hope that you take the time to go through and get in contact with me, and let's grow this thing, man. You have a business, you have a dream, you have a goal. Let's take what we're doing to the next level. So it was truly a tremendous honor just to be with you guys today. And please, TheGreat32t.com. If you're watching this on YouTube or other social medias, please like, share, and subscribe. And look, if you have a dream and looking to take your business to the next level, let's get in contact with me. And you have a wonderful day. I hope my story was able to captivate you, to able to just give you a clear understanding exactly of who I am and what I do. And just an update of 2020. We've all been going through this Corona situation. We've been limited to Zoom calls and less face-to-face interaction. So if you have a dream, you have a goal, please check this out. And you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in.